York had 5 bosses when Lucky kind of divided everybody up and everybody went through the 5 bosses and then they would kind of work together. Chicago was under 1 boss. What do you think was the difference and the benefit of having 1 versus having 5?
1 boss, 1 leader, let's say, it's not as confusing for sure. When you got 5 different families out there, like New York had, you run into problems. Everybody's got different things, different territories. In Chicago, with this 1 boss, you knew what he wanted. He had different made men around him. They were called made men. And these guys had territories. So if you worked for one of these made men, you knew that he was getting the orders from the underboss of the head guy. At that time was Paul Ricca.
Mm-hmm.
He was the boss in Chicago from 1962 to 1972. They call him Paul the Waiter Ricca. Accardo went into retirement. But as soon as Ricca went back to jail, or died, I'm sorry, then Accardo takes over temporarily. And then he puts somebody else to control things. And at that time, they used a guy by the name of Jack Cerrone. And then when Jack went to jail, I mean, it could go on and on. Then they used Joey Aiuppa, another boss. And Joey Aiuppa goes all the way back to Al Capone.
Isn't Joey also the one that ended up putting the hit on Spilotro because he was too concerned about what's taking place here in Chicago, here in Vegas?
Joey Aiuppa was in penitentiary at the time for the Las Vegas skim. If he was out, Tony would have probably never got murdered. The guy that put the hit on Tony Spilotro and his brother Michael was named Joe Ferriola. We used to call him Joe Nagol.
But why do they say Joey Aiuppa did? A lot of articles talk about the fact that Joey put the hit.
Joey Aiuppa was in jail. He was very close to Tony, very close to Tony. And that's one of the reasons Tony became the guy he was, because of Joey Aiuppa. The only thing I believe that Joey Aiuppa was thinking about at that time was getting out of jail. I mean, he's an old man, they put him in jail.
Got it.